Hey guys, welcome to another Q&A. So first of all, sorry, I already filmed this and then accidentally deleted it again. So if someone by any chance has seen this, then you don't have to watch it again because I'm actually gonna say the same stuff. So first of all, I want to talk about our community. So the community that we have. Uh, as I said a million times, it's a community that is not just about reviews, it's also about support, about, if someone wants support, they can post and ask for it from other clients. If someone wants to post about movement, just to say what's going on, just to share with other clients, they can. You can also post about your vibration, how it's improving, what are you doing. This can help others because a lot of people struggle with their vibration. You can post whatever you like, so it's not just about reviews. Okay, and it's indicated in the description of the community. The reason why I'm repeating this is because basically somebody negatively commented on a post from a client that was talking about movements and things just happening. He was just describing how he's doing and things like that, and somebody negatively commented on that. So it was not a client, of course. So look at the description. Clients can talk about movement. They don't just have to leave reviews. Okay, so uh, I don't see why this person had a problem with someone talking about movement. And I just don't see why, because this person is not my client. And as you know, I rarely take new people and I'm really careful who I pick. So no reason for this person to be offended because somebody in the community where clients of mine can, socialize, has posted something. So don't be discouraged if somebody pops up and comments something negative. This is not a community that's just about reviews. You can help so many other clients that struggle with their vibration. So don't be afraid to post about it because someone might find it helpful. People struggle a lot with anxiety, with just victim mentality, with a lot of stuff. Okay. So, having said that, I also would encourage you, if you like, to leave reviews also for readings, because I've noticed that most people just talk about spell work or, vibrational school, workshop, coaching. A few of you have left reviews for readings as well, but I do readings almost daily, so I'm also a tarot reader. I'm not just a spellcaster, so you can leave reviews for that as well if you like. Again, nothing is mandatory. And this is a community for clients where they can talk about whatever they like, if it's related to magic, obviously. So if anyone has a problem with it, whatever, sorry. That's just how our community is. So now I will answer some questions that I got. I'm gonna answer two or three, I think. So let's just start. So the first question was about what do I think about hoodoo and African magic. Okay. So first of all, a lot of people think that magic originated in Africa, and that hoodoo was like the one of the first or the first magical practice. It's like common that people have this idea. This is not true, actually. Magic exists as long as probably humans do. It was in every single ancient culture, and the first recorded magic act was actually in ancient Egypt. So before Christ, long ago. I don't know exactly when. Um, it was more of a magic trick, but people were using magic basically since forever. So, the history of magic extends from the earliest cultures. So everybody used it basically. It doesn't come from Africa. It doesn't come from that period when, I guess I don't know what's the correct term, I'm sorry, but the unfortunate period, slavery, that's like where most people think that's where it originated, but it didn't, okay? It absolutely didn't, and you can look it up. It was everywhere, it was in every ancient culture, Egypt, Mesopotamia, if that's how you say it in English, I'm sorry, this is kind of how we say it in my language. Greek, old Rome, um, all of those cultures practice magic, medieval Europe, yes, during Renaissance, there were a lot of practitioners. So it exists. It exists for a really long time, basically. Okay, but that's not what the question was about. I just thought it was like neat to kind of mention this because it's sort of related. Okay, so about what do I think about hoodoo? Uh, so I don't have a bad opinion about hoodoo. I honestly don't have a bad opinion about any practice. Um, I only refuse to do certain type of spells. As you know, I don't practice hexes, curses, or anything that would harm someone. But I have actually, when I was, 20 or 19 or something like that, so long ago, almost ancient Egypt. I When I started like creating spell work for like serious spells that I would, use for other people, because I actually did spells since I was a kid, but it was more like, in a playful way. And when I was a kid, my spells, I didn't know they were, spells. And they were like mostly inspired by Catholic religion. And then later, I was researching hoodoo a lot. And, my practice is not based on any like tradition fully. But I have taken elements from some traditions and I have kind of customized them, changed them, and made them into my practice. So I did take elements from hoodoo. For example, when I was, I think, 20, I created the skull spell. And, it was a bit different than, I did customize it over time. Uh, I always kind of improve my spells. I always, create new ones. I always I like to grow as a person, as a spellcaster, as, a journalist, as, and I just like to grow. But when I created the skull spell originates from hoodoo. It's a hoodoo spell. So obviously, I took the idea from hoodoo. And also, hoodoo does have the baptizing as well, I believe, if I remember correctly, because this was long ago. But I think that's kind of where I picked it up as well. Also, it is kind of like Christian as well. So you can do it both ways. I mean, it's in more cultures, I guess, but basically the skull spell, the brain work that I do, I did. I was inspired by hoodoo, so I do obviously like it. I find it very interesting. I think it works, and so I don't have a bad opinion about it. Basically, I like it. Okay, obviously I will not do any work to harm anyone, so this is just me talking about something that's not harmful for anyone. So that type of spell work. Um, so yes, some of my spells are actually, well, one of them is inspired by hoodoo. Obviously, I do like hoodoo, right? Okay. Now let's move to the next question, which is, can you get an ex back if they don't have feelings for you? Yes, absolutely. You can get a person if they don't have feelings for you back, because the spells make them think about you and all of those stuff, and they don't have to love you, if that's what you mean by this question. They don't have to love you to come back. However, it's important to mention that spells will not create fake feelings. So if someone doesn't love you, the spell will not make them love you. Keep that in mind. Okay. Next question is, can spells bring back players? Yes. Yes, they can. They absolutely can. However, they will not change their personality. So, they can come back, they can beg you to come back, all of that, but they will still be a player. So think about if you would like someone like that back, if you would get brokenhearted again, and yeah, consider that, please. But yes, the answer is yes to both questions. Okay, so the next one I got was recommendations to ease my anxiety through this process. So, I advise everyone to take the free workshop. It's 19 days and it's completely free, and it does a lot of guided therapy and has some exercises specifically for the anxiety. So you can do that again completely free. You can do it. Also, vibrational exercises should help with anxiety, but so vibrational school, as you know, which is public here on YouTube. But I would recommend the workshop. So you just have to ask me to give you the link for it, and you have to actually do it. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. If someone has like super bad anxiety, also medication is what I would recommend. But this is something obviously you need prescription for. So this is not my domain. But yeah. And you also have a lot of advices on this channel about anxiety and some other stuff that may be helpful. Again, also probably in the reviews in the community, some people have addressed that as well, because it's just part of the process. You can also, maybe ask for other clients to um, tell you how they managed it. There are a lot of things you can get information from. So this is all I have for you tonight. I hope everyone is doing great, and see you in the next Q&A. Bye.